So, welcome to the final session of this introduction. And we started with the awakening, just becoming more aware and expansive of the layers of, what we are made of. And expanding that to, it's not just this meat suit we're in, but that we're part of, like the light of the universe, that we are light beings and that we are light waves, that we are part of something greater. And in seeking that, it's kind of like when you come home and your beloved, whether that's a dog or a child or a person, they greet you, they light up because they see you. They are mirroring the light they experience within you. And by nature, then that lights yourself up, like lights up the truth of who you are. So part of this process has been to shine light on those parts that we forget about or that we want to push away, that we don't like so much, that's part of it. When I started this journey 20 years ago, a lot of my energy work teachings were, just be in the light, just blow that out, just breathe that away. And I felt like a failure because I had layers of stuff to deal with, trauma imprints and ways I sabotaged myself and habits and patterns. Hopefully some of you know what those are as well. And so, the goal is that we also embrace those parts of ourselves, that with intention, that we can hold space for those parts and we can invite transforming those parts, alchemize them, so that then we become more whole. There's more room within us that can hold that light as opposed to, well, I'm going to shove away this side of me. And as long as I'm presenting, my public self, then I'll be okay. But I think that's where imposter syndrome comes from, when we only present parts of ourselves that are acceptable, as opposed to learning how to shine light on, love on, transform, alchemize those parts of us, those habits, patterns, imprints that aren't so desirable as well. So to me, when we're holding intention and we're using our imagination, or we're dreaming into our reality, or we're connecting to the quantum field, to me, all those are the same. And my intention is to use whatever language fits for you. So on this last practice, we will once again be holding an intention, though it will be a much more expanded one. It's going to be, I just want to be my expanded self. I want to dream my higher self into being. I choose growth. Like, please show me how to live my true nature. And so we'll refine it as we get into the practice to find the right words for you. But really, it's about awakening the heart, because to me, that's where our soul really sits, right? That we feel the light up, or we feel the collapse, the shutdown, the armor. So if we are living our soul's intention, we're lit up, right? We're wide open. Our hearts are open. It's safe to exist in the world. So the way that you keep moving towards that is like the other two practices that we've done, where we just keep bringing that connection to light. We remember the light. We imagine the light. We dream of the light. We visit the quantum field and we align with that light. All of those are ways of raising our vibration and helping us have that true soul connection, right? To be in our body, connected to our soul, instead of kind of doing our life. And then maybe when we can get quiet or on a silent retreat for a week, we feel our true nature. Maybe it's not for you. I had to do that. It was usually by day 3 or 4 of being alone in the woods or being in ceremony in silence, where I could finally start to feel it. But maybe you don't have that problem, but you're here. So let's see what we can get for you today. So just breathing in, once again, just breathing in that light. Just to remind yourself that each time you do this practice, each time you meditate in this way, or you have that soul journey, you're just making these little shifts and you're inviting more light, more life force into your current reality. And so when we change our perception of ourselves, we change our energy. And I don't know about you, but it used to really frustrate me when I was younger because I was like, yeah, but, that's not my life, or I have to work hard, or, I have these situations in my family. And I really didn't get it that when we can change our perception, that we really do start to attract different energy into our life. And we even attract like different ideas of how we're going to navigate a particular situation. And so that's what our practice is going to be today, is to stay open to the idea that there's ways of being that you don't even know yet, right? That we are wanting to expand our consciousness. We're wanting to live more aligned to our true nature, to our soul. And we may not even know because we've been in this meat suit, this earthly experience, or, in our thoughts, our habits and patterns, or maybe hijacked by emotions. And so we haven't really been living that. So repeat those first two sessions as many times as you want so that you can take those wounded parts and really love on them and hold them and keep showing them light. Okay, so we worked on awakening and transforming. And now today we're going to work on more intentional soul manifestation. So we don't really know what's possible, but we're going to, instead of following our conditioning of what we've believed to be the limits of our mind and our experiences, and those experiences are real, but just to open to the possibility that we can go beyond what that is, that we can tap into our imagination, our dreaming body, the quantum field, and find like we are our true nature, which we all have gifts. We all come to this earth with this beautiful energy to share, and every little piece of us is important to light up the earth. We can all do our part. So hold the intention to explore tonight. The intention is to expand beyond what you think is possible. Open to learning. That light of our soul is always there, even when we're not connected to it. But just like when you put one flame up to another, right? When we fuel that fire, when we bring more light in there, it awakens. It creates more space for it. So we'll go ahead and begin with the golden sun above your head. Just letting that in your own pace come down. Each day will be different. Maybe some days it drops right down into your heart. Other days you might spend 5 minutes just trying to clear your brain, right? Bring a little light, little energy, little nourishment, little vitalization to your brain. So whatever it takes, just allowing it to make its way down into your heart. It radiate outward in all directions. And playing with, really expanding it even further out. See if you can just send it to those that you love, or send it to the plants and the water, the earth, or the other beings. Send it out. An unending source. It's golden sun that comes down into your body. There's plenty. And then bring your awareness back into your body, just breathing with your body, reading parts of your body. Oh, hello, feet. You work so hard for me. Thank you, thank you. This light is for you too. Oh, thank you, brain. I know you're being stretched. Thank you for your openness. Thank you for your willingness to go beyond what is known. Give thanks for the lessons, the teachings that you've had so far, that you're showing up for yourself, that you're doing your best to be more aware, to be more kind and compassionate to yourself. And that you're tapping into higher energies, that you're not learning from me, you're learning from even higher energies, right? Ones we don't even see, the pure light, the healing places. So as that golden light surrounds you, and you're going to let yourself begin to drift up. Just aware of, right, just reflecting who I am, what I am, how I've been experiencing my life. Right now, I'm just awareness. As you drift up, tending to go to that healing place that you have visited before. And as you feel yourself going up, up, away from the earth energy and noise, it gets quieter, it gets more freedom. Feel yourself looking forward to and remembering that light that you've received before in this place. As the elevator arrives, before the doors open, you once again will drop any whatever's ready to let go of, right? So particularly your meat suit, your human self, but anything else like habits, patterns, things you thought you should or have to, just inviting those to all drop away and then entering this healing space. Perhaps you call it upper world or healing chamber, where it is for you. And as you step out, you're going to hold the intention. I am here to go beyond what I know, to become my radiant self, my true self, which is radiance, vibrant light. And once again, you will see a light being coming towards you, your higher self that has come to greet you. And you ask, will you teach me how to be more radiant? Just allow yourself to have whatever experience is there without taking notes or analyzing, investigating, having to summarize it. Just be in the experience like a child would. Sense of wonder and curiosity. Just listen and feel and experience. Please show me how I can be more radiant. How can I become that radiant version of myself, the truth of who I am? Please show me how you look at the world. Please show me how you navigate the world as a radiant version of yourself, higher self, please show me, teach me, show me the way. And invite feeling it even more deeply now. Absorb that feeling in through every cell of your body, just as you absorb sunlight. Absorb this radiance, absorb the feeling of just being your radiant self. And as you fill with that light, declare yourself, right? Take up space. Feel that presence. Here I am, universe. I am light. I am radiance. I am. Right? Feel your existence, the truth of who you are. Allow that energy to be radiating outward. Send your energy out. And notice your higher self celebrates you, right? Celebrates that you can feel even more now the true nature of yourself. And yet, that higher self is there with compassion and love and understanding when you trip up, when maybe you're in an old habit or pattern. There is just as much love and support for you. But these higher selves, they cheerlead us. They celebrate when we are aligned with our true nature. But they also get that our whole journey here on earth is to forget and remember and forget and remember. Otherwise, we're self actualized and we're kind of done with our growth. Feeling that I am, feel your true nature and feel the love and support you have from this higher self. Put your hands on your heart, feeling your presence. Your true nature is your spirit, your soul. It's you. And in a moment, we're going to begin to bring that back into your meat suit, into your human self, and go back to the middle world, this earth world that we live on. For right now, just feeling the remnants of what you have experienced. And notice that even when I said it's maybe, or we'll be going back, that we can start to lose it. We can start to get back in our head, right? And I do that on purpose just to give you the practice of. We start to fade away from it and then allow that to come back into your energy, like breathe back into that radiance, tap back into that radiance, the truth of you. Putting your hands on your heart, remembering that feel. You're going to bring that feel back with you. Giving thanks to your higher self for showing you, helping you feel that radiance. Knowing that this is planting yet another seed, another drop in a bucket, that each time you shift your energy, you are learning how to live from this higher vibration place that will change your perception of yourself, how you carry yourself, and therefore the thoughts that you generate, therefore changes how you navigate your daily, and which then changes what we attract. Thank you for taking the time, the commitment with your higher self. Give that thanks as you make your way back to the elevator Again, just consciously deciding how much of that you'll put on. Maybe you put on the pure physical body, but that you let the habits and patterns land there on the floor and be dissolved in the light. And just when you're ready, allowing yourself to drift back down to the earth plane, allowing yourself on this travel to be reflecting and feeling, feeling the remnants of that and having the intention of bringing this back into your reality. Becoming more fully aware of your physical body, re-entering the earth, the room, the chair perhaps that you're in. With the next few breaths, again, placing your hands on your heart, remembering what it was like to feel that full radiance and having the intention of bringing it back to your reality here. Just breathing with compassion that you are on a human journey for all work of art in progress. That we just keep aligning every time we notice we're getting in the lower vibration, we bring ourselves back up. We keep remembering that higher vibration state so that we can awaken, expand. We get to know all these different layers and nuances of ourselves so we can be present to it, so that we continue to transform those places that are darker, thicker, denser. And that makes more space to manifest our soul, like within our body, and manifest from that soul place as opposed to from our conditioning. I know we all have busy lives, and I really appreciate you taking the time to participate in this introduction, because when you lift and shift your energy, it puts that energy out into the world, and we all benefit. So thank you for making the world a lighter place. And there is a more comprehensive course coming. If this has served you, if you feel called to it, then watch for that information. Thank you.